Andy, you've had time to reflect on Sunday from the 4-1 defeat against Pontypridd. What are your thoughts after that game?
Well, obviously it was unfortunate, the manner of the defeat. As I said to you on Sunday, I don't think we really got going for whatever reason. So, you know, in terms of your reflection, what you do is you look at yourself and what you've done to prepare the team and get the team ready. Because ultimately, as the manager, it's your responsibility to get them in a good space. And I felt as though we were just lacking a little bit of focus and energy. So my thoughts over the last couple of days have really revolved around myself more so than the team. You know, I'm really proud of the team and the players and what they've done this season. You know, I'm in awe of their effort and their commitment and their stickability, really keep coming back. So, you know, I have no complaints with them. You know, I picked the team and the tactics are all on me. So, you know, that really is where the basis of the reflection has been.
We missed key players on Sunday. How much of an impact did that make in the game?
Well, it's always difficult when you're missing players, and particularly players from the spine of the team. But I think in terms of the players that you make reference to, their more experienced leadership style is what we miss the most, because you know, straight away our average age starts to plummet the minute those players are out of the side. So you're missing that experience, you're missing that game management, you're missing that sort of calmness and that calming presence. So you know yourself, when you're in a dressing room, you look around the dressing room, you're looking for the characters and the key figures within the dressing room, and if one or two of those are missing, then that obviously destabilises the team and their focus. So really that's where those players were missing. So that, again, that's unfortunate. That's one of those things that happens in football, and one of those things as a coach you have to accept. You can only control what you can control. There are certain things that are uncontrollable, and that certainly was the case on Sunday.
Moving ahead to this Sunday, we are away to Talbot Town Ladies. Played them twice this season already, 1 win, 1 loss. The loss came at Victoria Road on October the 10th in the 2-0 defeat, where we felt we were hard done by. As I'm sure it's a game where you hope to turn that around and get the victory.
Well, again, you know, we can't look to the past and we can't ask all of those questions. What could have happened? What might have happened? How could we have done it differently? You know, that result stands, and on the day we weren't good enough, no matter how well we played and how much we thought we deserved something out of that game. So we have to live in the present like we did last week. We are under no illusions that Port Talbot will be a very, very difficult game for different reasons. Obviously the travel comes into play, the pitch comes into play, the fact that they are in a positive space, having won last week, and have developed a bit of a gap on us, and the fact that we may not be in a positive space because of what happened last weekend. So all of those factors come into play. We know that on our day we can beat anybody. We have to keep believing that our day will come, and that we'll be able to shine when the time is right and when the moment is there for us. And if it is, we've got to step through that door, and we've got to take those opportunities, and we've got to get those 3 points if we can.
We're currently 5 points behind Port Talbot Town Ladies with 4 games to play, so 12 points still on offer. I'm sure with the fact that it's a 6-pointer this Sunday, that will relish the players even more and get them even more up for the game.
Well, I hope so, because you know, it's all about energy, it's all about character, it's all about personality. You know, a moment ago I was praising the players for their effort and their stickability, and I'm sure that they'll be in a good space, or the best space that we can possibly get them in come Sunday, and I'm sure that those people that are there and those people that are involved will enjoy the opportunity and will enjoy the occasion. Let's just hope that it's a good advert for the Gennaro Adjam Premier League, and hopefully, fingers crossed, you know, it'll be us coming away with the 3 points at the end.
At the time of doing this interview, there's still training sessions to come before the game. What will you be looking to work on in those training sessions?
Well, like I said last week, you know, I think all of the learning is done now. You know, we're in the back end of the season. There's very little more that we can do to support these players in terms of game plans, in terms of structures, in terms of principles and tactics. So the majority really is just about having some fun. You know, lots of short, sharp activity to get us focused and motivated for the game that's ahead of us.
Finally, as we always do, what is the availability for Sunday's match?
Yeah, we're looking good this week. We've got pretty much a full hit this week, so you know, that obviously gives me a dilemma and some selection issues, but in many ways as a coach that's what you prefer.